Welcome to Sex Crimes Defense Podcast with Chance and Jay. Chance Oberstein is a defense attorney who handles sex crimes in California. I'm a media professional. This podcast is for informational purposes only and is not intended to be legal advice. Chance, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing okay this morning. A little bit of a throat thing, but other than that, pretty good.
All right, well, that's the air for you. Listen, big news, what's happening? Jared Leto is in the news. Who's Jared Leto? He's an actor. He's a musician. And he's been, a well-known actor and musician in Los Angeles for a long time, but now there's a problem.
Yeah, now he's 53 years old. Now there's a problem. So it's been in the media. What have you read? What do you know? What do you know about this?
A big article came out recently, and this is right now, we're in June 2025, and just lots of pretty ugly accusations. It's hard to follow who and what and details. So it's kind of this mishmash article, which may be an unfair characterization, but I can't tell which person is underage, which one is 18 or older. I just can't tell from quote to quote. And I'm led to believe that when you put it all together, it's just a really ugly soup, and I have no choice but to believe it.
Okay, well that's how these things generally start out, and what I mean when you read it. Say, for instance, in USA Today, it says, this article from USA Today says Jared Leto denies allegations of sexual misconduct with teenage girls. If you hear that title, it's kind of a subliminal thing. What are you thinking when you hear that title?
Yeah, you're already, and this is, I think, I don't even think Me Too was the first case of a terrible situation for anybody accused. But now, yes, all you have to do is say that, and you're halfway there, it seems.
When you say halfway there, are you thinking, what do you think when you see a title like that?
Read it again. Read it again.
Okay, so if you see a title like Jared Leto denies allegations of sexual misconduct with teenage girls, what does that subliminally say to you?
To me, it says he did it and he denies it.
What did he do?
Right. Well,
what did he do?
All you have to do is say sexual misconduct, teen girls, he's on the list. We can just start penciling his name on the list. Well, what I'm talking about, me, I'm always like, but yes, I'm reading the article, I'm hearing the headline, and I'm thinking he did something, he's denying it, and the implication is he did it.
Yeah, well, absolutely. When you read something like that, all of a sudden you conclude, what was he sleeping with them? What is he doing?
Right.
What is it happening? It sounds like it's happening in the present.
So I've got a couple quotes that go with that. Like, he's a serial texter. He's constantly texting, which, by the way, that goes for literally everybody. Okay. He's texting these other 16 and 17-year-old girls. It's really kind of creepy, which is interesting because in context, in the article I read, they talk about modeling careers. Who's pursuing a modeling career? I think it's teen girls.
Well, yeah, when I look at something like this, and I see the title, it seems to me this, and the pictures of the actor, it seems to me that there's a subliminal message there.
Totally. I saw the pictures too. They found every picture with his tongue out or something. And what really bothers me about that is that right next to it, I didn't share this with you, but I saw it yesterday. On the cover of Rolling Stone is Sabrina Carpenter. She's a new pop star, and she's wearing nothing but like thigh highs and heels.
Right.
On the cover of Rolling Stone. I don't know how old she is, but it's right next to this story almost. And I'm thinking, Nobody else sees this?
Well, yeah, they do. And see, this is the idea is that when you put titles along with pictures, the subliminal message is, this guy's a sexual predator. He's an animal. He's out there molesting, underage girls. But let's break this down a little bit. I mean, let's talk about what the allegations are and what they possibly mean. Let's talk about that. Can we do that for a moment?
Yeah, please do. Yeah. And I'll just say I read two that talk about he's exposing himself and doing stuff.
Okay. So
there are two quotes about that.
All right. So in a report published by Air Mail, whoever they are, on Saturday, June 7th, multiple women alleged that the actor, now 53, behaved inappropriate with them when they were teenagers. So most of these allegations date back to probably, 17, 18, 19 years ago?
I guess so.
Okay, so that's the first thing to
understand. Is there a statute of limitations?
Well, we're going to talk about that.
All right.
Because we have to. Because But so let's take a look at some of the allegations. Allegations from Ali Taliz, I think, is how you say her name, how you pronounce her name. A DJ who posted last month in a since expired Instagram story that she was assaulted and traumatized by Leto when she was 17 by trying to force himself on her backstage in a kilt, in a snow hat.
Saw that too.
Okay,
so it's still a little bit funny, but
well,
terrible.
I mean, so what is she alleging here? Like, sexual battery? I don't know. Okay,
right.
and then
tries to force himself on her. Yeah, right.
Yeah, it sounds to me like a sexual battery. Maybe.
How many concerts can say they've had that?
Well, I don't know.
Isn't that what happens in VIP backstage?
Yeah, that's typically what happens. So then you've got LaRue, so here's another person, and their name is LaRue. And they allege that Leto, then 36, he was 36 years old at the time, so now he's 53, asked for her number after learning that she was 16. She said she was living in Ojai, California at the time, but they began emailing and that she eventually went to visit him in Los Angeles in 2009. And then she says, I remember him teasing me the whole time I was there. She said he was flirting with me. He'd lean in close, then pull away like it was a game. LaRue said that she continued visiting Leto sporadically and claimed that on one occasion when she was 17, he walked out of a room completely nude. Now, is that indecent exposure? Is it inadvertent? I don't know. Okay, but this was another allegation. Okay,
I want to add, you know what?
Yeah.
I have it written down. I think she also said, I thought maybe this was just what adult men do. And I'm thinking, so how many times have you witnessed this behavior if you're thinking this is what adult men do?
I don't know. And I don't know why she's going to his house. I don't know
That's what I was gonna ask
I don't know why her parents are letting her go
That's
to his
why I was
house.
going to ask that too.
I don't know if she's unaccompanied or she's got a guardian. I have no idea. It's an allegation that it's another allegation, but we're starting to see now the beginning of a pattern. Let's go a bit further. An unidentified model and music producer told Air Mail that in 2006, when she was 16, Leto grabbed her arm while she was on her way to the bathroom at a cafe and got her number. The woman alleged Leto continued to call her over the next 3 weeks, always at 1, 2, or 3 a.m., and that the conversations turned sexual. When the actor, with the actor, okay, so she says it always turned sexual with the actor asking inappropriate questions about her past sexual experiences. She alleges his voice, the way he talked, it scared me. Okay? What are you thinking? I mean, crime there? I'm not sure there's a crime there. I mean, maybe it's emotional distress. I don't know. But are you starting to see a pattern?
Seeing a pattern, and I want to respond, but we're out of time. So on the next episode of Sex Crimes Defense Podcast, we're going to continue this conversation about Jared Leto. Please be sure to tune in.
Thank you much, Jay.